Hello, gorgeous people. Latoya Dixon Smith from Greenville Boudoir here. And I want to start this video off by saying thank you so much to Tameka Simmons for coming into our studio yesterday for such an amazing and incredible session. This is actually the first time that I am showing literally not just behind the scenes of the poses and the in-betweens or just the testimonials, but I am showing you exactly what goes down in a Greenville Boudoir session and the Greenville Boudoir experience and why this is not just a photo shoot. So my hope is that as you watch this video, as you listen to the words, as you listen to the conversation and allow what is being said and what is transpiring to just resonate with you and with your spirit and whatever your needs and desires are in this moment, that you will see that this is something that could also be a very pivotal and catalytic experience for you should you choose it. So continue watching the video. You're going to see us go from when the time Tameka came in, from us looking at her outfits that she chose, being in the makeup chair, our pre-session chats, our bliss chats, and even throughout the posing of the session to the very end. Enjoy. Okay.
Yes.
How did you feel when you put it on?
Like a bad bitch.
Yeah, okay. All right. Is it the color? Is it the
black? Me and black have a very, 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 loving relationship with each. Yeah, black is my.
Black is your bad bitch color.
Yes, black is my thing. Black is my color. Closet full of black. But no, it actually made me feel really sexy.
Okay.
So.
Got it. All right. So what is your second favorite of the pieces you brought?
This one.
Okay. I like this. This looks familiar. I feel like I have this in a lighter shade of brown.
You do.
Okay.
You and Essie are the reason why I have this piece.
Okay, so you did get this from Forever 21?
I did.
Did you get it recently or
no?
Like back when we?
Yes, and
she was there too.
Yeah, she was. I remember. I remember that whole I ordered it then. It's been sitting there, so now I get to use it.
So how do you feel when you put this one on?
This one gives me I actually working on the journey to self-love as far as my body going through a lot of changes over the years between children, breastfeeding, all the things, hormonal stress, everything. Mm-hmm. Just learning to love this new body. Mm-hmm. And this one right here really helped me getting back to that, just loving this body, I don't know, I put that on, and I don't know if it's the blending of the skin or whatever it is, but it gives me that whatever I need to.
Does it feel comforting?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it does. It's a bit snug, but it's also I don't know. It's revealing, but it's comforting. It holds you in, but it's still very beautiful. Mm-hmm. And I love that you mentioned the fact that because it is a brown, it's mm-hmm. a neutral tone, especially on your skin. It's I don't know, it complements you very well too.
I love that. I remember when you girls were sharing y'all videos and Essie was wearing it and she was talking about how it made her feel. I think it was did she say a black queen or a black princess or something like that? And I was I need to feel that, So.
I love it. All right, what's next? Tell me about the next outfit that you feel that you like the most.
This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about this one. What do you like most about it?
I love most about this is it feels classy, sexy.
Okay.
It's comfortable, mm-hmm. but also inviting.
Yes.
And I really love that comfort is is
Comfort.
my jam.
Comfort is your jam. Perfect. And then this one. Tell me about this one.
This piece really like gives me like step outside of, you know, try something different.
What is the most different about this piece?
First, it's bright. And
Yes.
I told you black is my thing.
Okay, we're gonna get to that in a minute too.
First of all, it's bright. So it brings a lot of attention because of its brightness. And just the whole, like this suit to me is very sexy. So that's the whole nother, you know, thing that comes with that too. So.
Okay. All right. So this is so interesting because this is like the opposite order of how we would typically shoot something based on like makeup and, you know, like you said, like something that's bright and red. It's more outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And so but it's also attention grabbing. However, we can still play with this. What did you just say, Tameka?
I said this is like so like crazy and just out of the norm for me because like it's hard for me to think of myself as like sexy because like I'm a full-time mom, I'm a homeschool teacher, I'm a caregiver to a child that has multiple disabilities. Like there is nothing that I do on a day-to-day basis that's sexy. So
can I challenge that perspective?
Sure.
Okay, so what does sexy look, sound, feel? What do you envision sexy to be like?
Energy. I don't know, I guess like when I think of sexy, I think of like I don't know, it's just a way about you that is enticing. Just want to, you know, pull you in or, you know, wanting, desiring, that type of thing. And I'm just, you know, I'm tired. So tired doesn't feel sexy. Sleep deprivation doesn't feel sexy. So
that's real.
Yeah.
And so
yeah. So
how are you? Because clearly you are making it do what it do.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you are here. You've given yourself this moment, this experience, this opportunity. Despite whatever else was going on in your life at the time, you click that button.
Oh my God, you want to hear something crazy?
Go ahead, let me hear it.
During that time, that very week, we had been at Children's Hospital 3 times that week. And we're on probably, I'm gonna say somewhere between day 6 and day 8 of, you know, sleep deprivation. Just a couple of hours of sleep here and there. And it was really late when I saw it. And even in that moment, just so tired, so exhausted, so desperate for sleep, desperate for relief, you know, for my daughter and everything. I was just like, I deserve this. I'm gonna do this for myself because I deserve this. And, you know, this is hard. But in that moment, I realized, like, if I could show up time and time again, like for her, for my other children, for my family, for my friends, like, it's time for me to show up for me too. So that's the craziest part. I was in the least like sexy mode or that type of mode or queendom or whatever it is that I needed to be to, you know, far from boudoir, far from that. And that, but I knew that I needed it. Like there was a part of me somewhere that was just like, please, please do this. We need this. So that's the crazy part. It's just the timing was crazy. So thank you.
Yes.
She knows this is something that I've talked about for a long time. This is something that I've talked about experiencing with you for a really long time. And I was just like, you know what? You keep waiting for What am I waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
Like, what am I waiting to happen or to change? Or so I just decided to stop waiting in that moment. So
it's very similar to what you told me about, like, what you want to model for your children, especially your oldest daughter, about not waiting for someone to come and save you, or for someone to come and just make it happen for you. Like, realize your power, realize the opportunities that are presenting themselves right in front of you.
Yeah.
And just do it. Like,
just do it.
Let go of what you think you have to look like, be like, what you need to be wearing even. Like, well, all that will come in its time. Like, giving yourself the time, because of course, you know, you gave yourself time to prepare for this. And now you're here.
Yep.
And how does it feel?
It feels really good. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Like, as nervous as I am, I think I'm more excited than I am nervous. Yeah. Very excited.
Love that.
Y'all, I wasn't one of these, and I'm not knocking nobody. This isn't me bashing anybody.
No. It's your
But I wasn't a woman that was out here looking for a man to live off of, you know, like, oh, let me go find me a man to take care. That was never me. You would never hear me say, I'm gonna find somebody to take care of me. Unfortunately, life threw me in the trenches early, and I knew that I could take care of myself from a very young age.
Yeah.
And up until that point in my life, I had never needed my ex-husband. Like, you know, like really needed him to show up. Super independent, take care of everything, not even asking for help. Don't worry about it, I'll do it. I got it. And then I got to a point where I did need him, and that was already hard. And for him to flip it and turn it into like a power move, like, it was just like, it was tough. It was really, really, really tough for me during that time. So there was a lot going on when I was talking to you, because I was just like, oh, okay. Because when he said that to me, I was like, okay, you know, let me jot that down.
What's your sign?
Taurus.
Okay.
It's like, okay, I got you. And like, he said that, and like, I'll never forget it. Like, and it was literally me saying, hey, can we have a conversation? Because like, we're several years into this journey with Evalie. This is her life. Nothing's changing. This is it. This is how life is gonna be. And yeah, like, so I need you here. And when you are here, I need you to be here, helping, and this and this and this. And yeah, and that was the response to that. That was on a Friday. That Monday, y'all, I was at the bank opening up a secret account. Whatever, anything. Okay, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. I needed you to have my back, and you ain't have my back.
Yeah.
Now I gotta start thinking of an escape plan.
Yeah.
Now I gotta prepare me and my children for just us for real, you know? So, yeah, and I did it.
You did it. So, Tameka, like, when we were talking earlier about what does sexy look like?
Okay.
What sexy feels like?
Okay.
What it means to exist in your sexiness?
Okay.
Like, I see that. Like, even though what the story you just told me, you probably wouldn't describe it as sexy. The fact that it didn't even take you 2 days for it to register for you, like, oh, okay, bet. Like, let me start to take my power back, because I've been giving it away.
Yeah.
Let me take it back. 2 days? That's fucking sexy. Yeah. That is fucking sexy. Like, that is so empowering. It is just a complete recognition of your own worth. that is not dependent on somebody else, and if they are willing or not willing to do for you and the people you love.
Yeah, that's crazy because I never even thought about it that way. So I appreciate that perspective.
That is sexy as fuck. Like, damn. Like, yes. That in my head, I'm like, you said that Friday, Monday. As soon as these people opened up these big doors.
For real. It was literally just like that. Like, if they were open that Saturday, I would have been there Saturday. But hey, it's a credit union, so.
Yes.
So no Saturday banking. So I would have been there because I couldn't do it anymore. And I just, I looked at my daughters and I was just like, I don't want this for them. This is not something that I want for them. I don't want it for me, and I especially don't want it for them. And I had to unlearn that whole what sticking it out for the kids meant, so, and it's so crazy because it's been so good. It's just been so good at home. It's, the vibe in our house is just amazing, and the flow and the energy and our relationships, our bond. Me and my girls have always been close. We always, but it's different now, and they're getting older and starting to understand certain things when it comes to life. And I don't know. I'm proud to be their mom.
So sweet. So sweet. So we started this journey a couple of years ago.
Yep.
But now we're here.
Now we're here.
Tell us what brought you in today.
What brought me in today was the realization of if I wait until certain things, wait for something to look a certain way or be a certain way or to be what I guess considered perfect or whatever, then it was, when is that? We're women, we're moms. Nothing is ever perfect. If we had decided, even as women, if we had decided to wait on the perfect time to have children, we would still be motherless, So it was the realization of trying to have that mindset when it came down to myself as well. Just okay, Mika, you're going to wait to do something for yourself. And also just manifesting the type of love that I want for myself, or that I deserve. And I need to be able to receive that. And if I can't give it to myself or receive it from myself, then I won't be able to be open to receive it from others. And that's a journey that I'm on right now, is learning to receive. I just told you earlier that I've always been super independent. Asking for help is hard. Receiving help is harder. So I am trying to grow out of that space. And this is a good first step.
Yes, this is an amazing first step. I'm so proud of you. I'm excited for you. And grateful that you, even when we talked afterwards, you're I'm not sure about what's happening after this. And I said, we don't need to worry about that. Let's worry about right now.
Yep.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now is all we've got. This has been the theme, of the season right now is surrender, which is the opposite of perfectionism. You mentioned trying to control things and be a step ahead so that you feel as if you can catch yourself if for whatever reason that the ground isn't there when you take your next step. And so we try to manipulate and we try to pre-calculate what's going to happen next so that we can build this trust within ourselves. But it's not really trust. You're not really trusting. You're still trying to formulate whatever that next step is going to be. But the opposite of that is surrender. It is complete and utter surrender. It's letting go, this tight grip that we have on what our life should have looked like. We wanted it to be this way. Why is it not this way?
Yeah.
Like, because it ain't that. It ain't, and it's not going to be that.
It's far from it.
So once we tell ourselves the truth about that, then we can say, okay, well, here is where I am placed in this world. Here is the body that I drop down into in this world, in this environment, with these relationships. Here's what I do have. What can I do with this so that I can make this the best experience I can? And that's really what life is like, how do I create better experiences, especially if I'm feeling pain, if I'm feeling something within that is just, it is not at peace. It might be chaos, it might be fear, whatever that is, it might be anxiety, whatever that is. How do I reckon with that?
Yeah.
So that I can just show up and just exist and let that be enough.
Yeah.
And yes, you still do have the responsibilities around you that oftentimes will kind of, our mind will start to be like, oh, like, you know, and I'm sure, especially in your case, as a mom of 3 and as a medical mom, and, you know, the different challenges that you have. Yes, like those are very real too.
Yeah, they are very real.
So tell me, and this is just an honest conversation, like how do you, what is your practice like in balancing, harmonizing, whichever the word that best resonates with you, harmonizing the responsibilities that you have as a mother with the inherent need to take care of yourself?
Yeah. Harmonizing is definitely a better word for me than balancing, because I feel like there's really no such thing as balance. What that looks like is, you know, is day to day. When you have multiple kids, you know, when you have a kid that have multiple needs or, you know, extraordinary needs, balance is not the word for me personally. I like harmonization so much better. Sacrificing for myself. I have zero problems sacrificing for others. I have zero problems sacrificing for my children. None. Won't even think twice about it. For myself, however, I'm learning. I have been working really, really hard to be better at that. If that means mornings like today where I do get up really, really early, even though I so desperately need sleep and don't know what tonight will be like. I don't know that tonight will bring sleep or not. So just giving up that sleep to have a moment for me, to have a moment of grounding, of meditation, of stretching, reading, whatever that is or whatever that looks like for me in that particular day. And it might not happen in the morning because medical mom life. It might be something else, you know, in the middle of the day. One of the small wins that I've celebrated for myself recently was the weekend of Everly's birthday is also around Christmas. She was born on December 23rd. Her birthday brings up a lot because while we are celebrating her beating all of the odds by still being here, that was also one of the most traumatic days of my life. Like, I go into this thing thinking that I'm having a healthy baby girl and, you know, labor and everything is just smooth and beautiful. And then she's here and then there's an issue. And then I leave the hospital thinking that that will be her only struggle. And then life just kept life and it was far from it. So just not knowing what these anniversaries and stuff is going to bring up. And I was doing really, really good. And I was in the house. We were prepping for what we were going to do for her birthday. And in my mind, my brain goes, you've been a caregiver for 8 years. And it was just like, holy shit. Okay, girls, is everybody good? Does anybody need anything? Put together a little charcuterie board for my kids really quick. Mommy's gonna go upstairs. I need 30 minutes. Luna, you're in charge. Everly doesn't need anything right now. 30 minutes. And I went upstairs, ran myself a bath, poured myself a glass of wine, and I sat in those feelings for 30 minutes. Like, you've been a caregiver for 8 years. Yes, you have. And it has sucked a lot, but you have learned a lot. You have grown a lot. You have helped others along the way. You've turned this into a business where you're able to help other families that are new on the journey, give them insight and wisdom that you wish you had at the beginning of the journey. But it's been hard. And there's been a lot of loss as well. Friends, families, social life, marriage. So I sat with it though. I took that moment that I needed, because Jenna, the old and unhealed version of myself, would have been like, just push through, just go, and just wait until it festers up physically somehow. And now I am learning that it's not only better for myself, but better for everybody around me, that I recognize, whoa, something don't feel right in this moment. I need to face this. I need to face this head on. All right, come on. Let's do this. You know?
That shit is so sexy. Oh my God.
Let's do this. Let's duke it out. And I did. I set a timer for my children so that they had the expectation of when to come, when I'll be back. And also for myself. And I jumped right back in. All right, girls, let's go. Let's get the birthday girl stuff, ready. So it's better. That's something that's a way that I'm really proud. That's a milestone for me that I'm really, really proud of, because I really do have the tendency to put myself on the back burner way too much. So I was proud of myself for saying, hey, you need to take a moment and sit with us for a minute.
Yeah.
And I did. So
I love that. Come on, nuggets. Isn't that good? So good. All right, so you probably have seen these.
Ooh.
This is version 1. We're still working on final versions.
Okay.
Go ahead and shuffle those. This is the iconic woman deck.
Ooh.
Shuffle those.
Is this the one that I'm currently on a wait list for?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But this is we have this is the one of 2 physical decks that exist that we have in the studio for our Greenville Boudoir clients. So you get to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
And we're going to see what comes up for you today.
Okay.
You choose.
Okay.
However you want to. You can, what's on top, in the middle, any way.
I got Rise Above.
You giggle. Tell me about that.
I giggled because, first of all, she's freaking stunning. And I love all of the neutrals and the browns and stuff like this. And this piece that just radiates from this card, I feel like I've been working so hard to achieve the very embodiment of this photo right here. So I don't know, I chuckled because for a second it felt like a reflection. Yeah. This is awesome. This is also making me kind of emotional.
We got tissues here.
Okay.
Sit with that for a second. We'll just talk about sitting with it. And Key's right here, so if she needs to fix anything.
Yeah, okay. I was like, she did such a good job. I don't want to mess it up. Whew. Yeah. Rise above. I love this. This is so affirming.
Tell me about that. What are you rising above, or what have you risen above?
So many obstacles. I feel like at the end of the day, and to know the things that I've seen and endured, and to be able to feel this, it's such a blessing. It's so powerful. It makes me feel powerful. Like, it really does. I've risen above. We talk about the medical mom thing, but I don't know that there's a whole lot of people that understand like how hard it is being a Black medical mom. So many fights, so many days that I feel like I'm having to prove my daughter's worth, prove while she's worthy of adequate care. Rising above what comes with single momming. So many things. So many things. Just to feel like this is a reflection, and to know all of the scars, and to see just this overwhelming embodiment of peace, it makes me really proud. There's still a lot to rise above, but I probably could just sit here and stare at this thing like, oh my God. Yeah.
So backstory on that. This was inspired by Essie.
Okay. Of course.
Yeah. Yep. So
me and her have this thing,
Yep.
I swear.
Yep. And obviously, knowing a little bit about her story, in taking back her power,
Yeah.
in the ways that she has had to, and the challenges that she has faced, and the things she herself has had to rise above to experience
Yeah.
better, different, more enriching moments, for the simple fact that it was the decision to choose yourself despite what might come with it.
Yeah.
Despite what other people will say
Or think.
or despite who disappears in the process,
Yeah.
who stays, all of the things that come with it.
Yeah.
Still rising above in that water, that the water for me, especially right now as I'm learning to swim, being on my back floating, that is the ultimate surrender.
Yeah.
I can't think about how to float. I just have to trust my body that it's going to do what it needs to do.
Yeah. Trusting the process. Surrendering to what is. Yeah. That's something that I used to write a lot to myself. Surrender to what is. It's so easy to get caught up in the tomorrows and what tomorrow is going to look like, that we lose, moments that we can make today. So that's been a lesson that being a medical mom has taught me, is how to surrender. Because she is still here, and even during that week that I told you earlier that I was so tired and so just worn out, and still decided to do that was one of the things I had to remind myself, even in this moment, as hard as it is, as tough as it is, seeing her this way, as helpless as I feel, she's still here.
She's still here.
She's still here. We still get to fight together. So, yeah, it's not the easiest thing to do, surrendering. It's not the easiest thing to do. But it's necessary. I think that is very necessary. Oh my God, the whole trusting your body, it's so symbolic. It really is. Just trusting your body, trusting yourself. We don't give ourselves enough credit sometimes, I think. You know, we're so we're so powerful and we doubt ourselves way too often. This is beautiful.
That was for you. Definitely for you.
Yeah. This is beautiful.
So I'm going to give you...
Can I take a photo of this?
Oh, absolutely.
So pretty. Okay.
All right. You can take a look at some of these other notes in here, but you're going to see some letters clients have written to themselves.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
For as little or as long as you need, take the time to write a letter to Tameka.
Okay.
Anything that you want to hear from her, need to hear from her, want to say to her, whatever that dialogue that is necessary for you in this moment.
Okay.
Give yourself that.
Okay. And I can look through the...
Yeah. Make sure when you exhale, just release it with that sound. All right, we're gonna start with just going side to side, stretching that neck. Keep your shoulders down. Take your time with it. Keep that flow of breath going. It makes everything feel better. Just breathe through it. And when you're ready, come back to the center. Possibilities. I already know what your shoulders talking about.
They tight. So tight.
And then change directions. If you went back, go forward. And do whatever else you need to do to kind of move them, stretch them out. Directions whenever you're ready. Now bring your arm across your body. Definitely needed this myself too.
Yeah.
It's always good to warm up your body. We did that at the same time. Warm up your body before you do something. Yeah. Stretching as well.
It's just a really good way to show love to your body too.
Yes. Feel that? Yes. That release. And come down in the middle.
Okay.
We're gonna go into child's pose. This is the ultimate pose of surrender.
Okay.
So as you are, just lean forward, that bend, and then you can put your head on the mat. I sanitized it, so.
Okay.
And if you get makeup on it, no worries.
I was gonna say I don't want to mess up Key's job.
Came in here with that you need to lay down right now. Just go ahead and let it out right here in this moment. When you're ready, slowly, very, very slowly, bring yourself back to me. Yes, just like that. Yes. Beautiful. Let me drop my eyes there. Okay, close your eyes for a second and just breathe. Beautiful. Yes. Bring that hand and just kind of like play with your hair a little bit, or the earring, just like that. Perfect. Do that while looking out the window. Love it. Bring those eyes to me again. Perfect. Give me a little smile. Like, there we go. Relax that face a little bit more. Just like that. Beautiful. All right. Just like that. Hold on. Do it up here. Yep, just like that. And just take a breath so that you can relax into it. Switch your arms. So that one goes up on the, yep. Put your head back a little bit more. Yes. Now look back like you're looking over that shoulder. So just get real cozy with yourself. Yep. Yes. Yes, ma'am. There it is. All right, look away as you do this too. Yes. Come on, Tameka. Girl. Yes. Be down to the sides and just put a slight bend at the hip. And then just like poke your chest out. And then look out the window. Close your eyes. You can come to your neck even. Watch it. Just play. Just play. How's that feel? Gorgeous. Beautiful. I'm gonna get a little closer. Kind of like you're just like, okay, you know what I mean? You touch yourself. There you go. Yes. Turn your torso a little bit more this way as you do it. Beautiful. Look out the window as you do it. Perfect. Eyes and breathe. Yes. Everywhere. Yes. Oh, girl, it's sitting too. Yes. Look out the window. I got hot sauce in my bag. Yes. Eyes here. Perfect. Perfect. You're so gorgeous.
Oh.
Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Your skin is just popping. Look. Yep, keep touching yourself, just feeling good in your skin and your body. Keep breathing. There you go. Now open your eyes and look straight up. Damn. That's good.
So good.
Oh. Oh. All right, turn your head over that shoulder. Yes. Beautiful. Now bring your head back this way. Yes. Oh, girl. Beautiful. Stay there. Yes.
Because that's what she told me. She told me to slay. Oh,
Okay.
you make sure you slay at your photo shoot. And I'm going to be like, baby girl.
She definitely slayed, honey. All right, Tameka, how was your session today?
It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm probably going to be processing it all for the rest of the day. And all of the moments, just having this opportunity to pour into myself was such an amazing feeling. And y'all made it really easy to do. So thank you for providing a space, safe space to be able to give that to myself, because this was really, really, really good. Really good.
What were your thoughts before you came in today?
Don't be awkward. Or wondering if my awkwardness would translate to, you know, this shoot that's supposed to feel sexy. Another thought was to be here. Like, be here. Just kind of bring yourself back. Be here. Don't worry about all the things that has to happen after this. Just be here. Those were my thoughts before.
And when you came in, as the session went along, did that change? And what was your perspective of being in the space and being in the moment?
The energy here is really great. So, thankfully, I feel like intention was here, key from you. And when you have the right support in the space that you're trying to be in, I think it makes it easier to be here. And I was really proud that I didn't stray, too far. And it was easy to come back in the moments that, I was, and just remembering to breathe. So it was really, really, really good.
What was your favorite part about the session today?
My favorite part was feeling like I get to see myself in a different way. I can be mom, I can be homeschool teacher, I can be medical mom, I can be advocate, I can be a singer, I can be all of those things, and I can still be sexy, and I can still, embody sexy and feel that way. Desirable, all of those things. I can still be all of that. It can coexist.
And what would you tell someone who is thinking about doing a session like this, and particularly from the space of what you think is going to happen versus what actually happens in here?
Okay. Trust. If you feel the urge or push to do it, because there's something in you that needs it and that wants to either awaken or, like a rebirth of something within you. I feel very what's the word? I don't even know the word I'm trying to think of right now. But I feel like there's this moment was a reminder that there's still that fire inside, and it was really a lot of our journeys when we're on as women, especially. Sometimes we put too much into what we feel like we've lost along the way. And today was a reminder of all the badassery that I've gained along the way. So it felt like I'm her. I am her. I am that chick. And so I'm about to get emotional. So, but thank you. Because sometimes we need to be reminded. And we don't need to sit back wait for somebody else to remind us. It's okay to be the person to stand in for you and remind yourself, I am her. It's perfectly okay to be that person for yourself. Better.